Bobbie Socks here. Do you ever wish you could go back in time and play like a new game back in the 90s? You know, like a new old game? Well, that happens sometimes. Like this game, Ultracore. Originally known as Hardcore, it's a run and gun game developed by Digital Illusions. Now, Digital Illusions is known for popular games like Battlefront 2, Mirror's Edge, and lots of cool stuff. Originally, it was to be released for the Amiga, Sega Genesis, and Sega CD platforms, but the game was cancelled. Now, this has happened to like a bunch of games before, like California Raisins on the NES and Drax Night Out, which is a game where you play as Dracula wearing Reebok pump sneakers. Neat, huh? Now, this game was salvaged by publisher Strictly Limited Games and released together with the Mega SG aftermarket console as a packing game in March of 2019. Yeah. Now, there's ports for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, but there's also a complete version for the original Sega Genesis. Man, what's better than a new old game? Or an old new game? Anyways, the reason why the game was canceled is kind of a mystery, but it kind of feels like this. In 1994, the PlayStation was coming out with all of its 32-bit glory. And the developers were thinking, man, people aren't going to want this kind of old game anymore, so why waste money and just scrap it? Luckily, this game's still out there, and someone was able to bring it back. Now, in 2010, a demo leaked, but then in 2018, that German publisher, Strictly Limited, was finally able to announce plans to finish the game. Cool, huh? So I thought we'd give it a look. It's like time traveling, and we can go back and check out the game. Yeah! I always do that. So, at its heart, Ultracore is a run-and-gun, side-scrolling, action, platformer, shooter kind of game. The player can jump and move left or right while firing. However, using the D-pad while shooting moves the angle of the gun, right? So the play controls feel like a mix of, Metal Slug and Contra, which, if you think about it, is pretty awesome. Besides all the running and shooting, there are platforms to platform. There's items to collect and doors to unlock. Sometimes you need to find a lever to turn, and sometimes you need to find a key card like Doom or Duke Nukem. There is a dash of, Metroidvania in there, because finding the key card means you have to backtrack to a switch, in order to progress to the next section. It's not exactly maze-like, but you will find yourself moving back and forth. There's an action button, a shoot button, a jump button, and a specialty weapon. So I'd recommend using a 6-button controller. Now, to be honest, I'm playing this on a Retro Trio and using the Super Nintendo controller, which works really great. The game is pretty kind with its continues placement. If you die, you just basically continue from right where you left off. Pretty fun! I've heard there are tank levels, but I haven't gotten that far. The graphics and sound are top-notch. I really recommend playing this game and giving it a try. Oh, I died. Well, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it happens. I'm not the best puppet, but I try. Alright.
That was pretty cool, huh? Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have some more old games that we can play. Alright? See you guys!